What's good, YouTube? SlimTvGames here for another reaction. Today, the Pokemon Company, they blessed us with another trailer, and a long one at that. Let's get right into it. Let's see what they talking about. I pushed play. Oh, wait, my bad, guys.
Alright everyone, it's almost time to begin your journeys in the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games. Are you ready? You'll get to catch Pokemon, raise them, and battle them as you embark on an adventure where the familiar charms of the Pokemon series evolve into a new experience. As a student at an academy in the Paldea region, you'll take part in an independent study program called the Treasure Hunt. And you'll search this vast world for a precious treasure of your very own. But hey, at this point, you probably knew all that already, right? Here's something we hope even you well-informed viewers will enjoy. A sneak peek at 4 particular trainers' journeys in Paldea.
Okay.
Now, let the adventures begin.
Lechonk.
This trainer is battling a Pokemon called Lechonk. Lechonk is a gourmand. It's proud of its nose, which it uses to sniff out delicious food.
For sure.
Oh, look! Quaxly terastallized.
Alright, so it looks like we're getting the new forms pretty early in the game. I remember in X and Y, we didn't get Mega Evolution. I think it took to like the 7th gym to get Mega Evolutions. And then, how soon could we Dynamax in Sword and Shield? Z moves, we got Z moves out of the way as well. How do I feel about terrestrializing? In one of the first videos they showed it, I believe I did a reaction to it, and like I said, I like the concept because it adds a variety. You know, like the battles are going to be harder, right? Like if you get like a water type with a grass type terrestrialized, then you know it basically has 2 types, and it's able to, you know, fight off enemies that are stronger than it, right? Or that have type advantages against it. So, you know, pros and cons. But I don't like the design as much. I think they could have did something cooler. Like these little hats, like, cause like all the hats, they go on every Pokemon, right? So like that water hat, if you have a Pokemon that terrestrializes into water, every Pokemon is gonna have that same corny water hat. So, you know, it is what it is though. Let's keep watching.
Terastallizing is a phenomenon unique to the Paldea region, but all Pokemon can do it. It adds extra punch to moves of the Pokemon's Terra type. What's that over there? Is that a glowing Pokemon? It seems to be a Jigglypuff. But why is it shining so bright?
For sure, what is it?
Better approach it slowly and start a battle. Whoa! It terastallized! Looks like this Jigglypuff has the water type for its Terra type.
There go that same corny water hat.
Apparently these sparkly wild Pokemon will terastallize in battle. This Jigglypuff seems pretty tough, but Quaxly's strong too. Dealing enough damage to a wild Terra Pokemon causes its terastallization to come undone. Now, throw a Pokeball! Nice!
So I'm wondering, so let's say your Pokemon's in the red, right? And then you terastallize it. It should, yeah, it'll just stay the same, right? But maybe after one hit, it'll just de-terastallize. I'm not too sure how that works. But maybe I'm just overthinking. Let's keep watching.
The wild Jigglypuff was caught. Some Pokemon, like this Jigglypuff, have a Terra type completely different from their regular type.
Right.
Any Pokemon is capable of having any of the 18 different types.
Okay, so that's perfect. So literally, if you get a Dragon type, if I have a Garchomp, it has the possibility to have a Fairy Terra typing. Do you know how broken that is? Do you know how broken that is? You have a dragon fairy type. Literally, you have a Dragon Fairy type. Those types are like two opposite ends of the spectrum, right? Fairy types destroy Dragon types, and Dragon types can't do shit to Fairy types. So it's like, sheesh, man. Like Terra hunting, like forget shiny hunting. We're gonna be Terra hunting for actual, like, I don't know, just dope matchups, man. Like you could basically get a Volcanion Pokemon. If you don't know who Volcanion is, it's a water fire type, the legendary water fire type. Now you can just get a fire type, and if it has the water Terra typing, it's basically just a Volcanion. That's crazy, man.
As its Terra type. What's this? Quaxly's out there in the world, charging straight toward that Litleo. Looks like Quaxly
Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't, like, on the one hand, it gets rid of all those frivolous battles, right? Because a lot of times in Pokemon, like, it gets annoying when you're in the cave, right? And you just keep battling these stupid Woobats over and over again. Every evil team got a damn Woobat. So, I mean, it's nice to just, like, the Pokemon goes out and kills other Pokemon, but at the same time, I feel like it takes away something from it, right? I mean, sure, it was annoying that if we went into the grass without Repel, we would run into Pokemon, but there was also some type of joy in it, right? It was like, damn, can I get through this grass without running into Pokemon? But now, the Pokemon are just heat-seeking missiles, seek and destroy. So, you know, it's different. I wonder how everyone else is going to respond to it, but let's keep going. Interesting indeed.
battled Litleo on its own and won. That's because the trainer gave Quaxly the Let's Go command. Using Let's Go will send your lead Pokemon out onto the field to battle.
That makes sense.
If a Pokemon gets sent out toward an item, it'll go pick it up. Just like Quaxly here.
Nice.
What a useful command for searching your surroundings. These Pokemon are so helpful, giving their all for their partner. Next, the trainer opens his map to see where he wants to go. You can set a place as your destination to keep yourself on track as you go. Then we can hop atop the legendary Pokemon Miraidon and get going.
We're definitely getting a third legendary. I just want to say that. Like, they keep showcasing these Pokemon, and, like, I feel like I've already had them before. Like, I've just seen them so many times. Like, it's like, okay, you know, they're here.
And what have we here? It's a base belonging to Team Star, the school troublemakers. Starfall Street, one of the 3 major stories that will make up your Paldean adventures, will unfold in bases like this one. Time to face Team Star. Our trainer rang the bell and barged into the base. That takes some guts. But things look bad. There are lots of grunts around, and they keep sending out Pokemon. They just won't quit blocking the way. We'll need to use Let's Go to defeat Team Star's Pokemon. There we go! All the grunts have been defeated at last. But wait,
Man, Wiglet putting in work.
Is that some kind of tricked out
Wiglet
card?
working. Wiglet is working.
It is. And atop it is Mela, the boss of Team Star's fire crew. She's obviously tough. It's easy to see why she's a boss.
Okay, off rip. There's definitely, like, this is the evil team. There's definitely another evil team. I think they're gonna pull a Sun and Moon because, like, she just seems too young and it seems just so corny. Like, this, usually, like, the evil team, like, they at least have, like, some type of, like, evil strategy, right? So in Pokemon Sword and Shield, I don't think we really saw that. But, like, what does this 15-year-old emo girl plan to do to the Pokemon world? It seems like she's just on some type of ego trip. She's just on this damn evil magic school bus battling people. There's definitely some hidden lore and hidden story behind all this.
Time for these trained-up Pokemon to battle. You'll have to wait for your own adventure to see how a battle like this plays out. Now, let's check in on another trainer. How's her adventure going? Aha! She's using the TM machine at a Pokemon Center.
TM machine.
The TM machine lets you make your own TMs, also known as technical machines, using materials Pokemon drop when you defeat...
Okay. I don't mean to talk y'all ear off, but hey, this is my reaction. I like this. I like that instead of having to go out and find all these dang TMs in this huge world, because I'm assuming it's huge. Legends Arceus was huge, so this will be huge. We can instead go and find the materials to make a TM. Now, I wonder how strong of TMs can we make off of like the first couple, hours of the game, and what does it take to unlock? Like Giga Impact, right? That's a very strong TM. That's a Pokemon move. But yeah, let's keep going.
Or catch them. Now, where will she go next? Seems to be a desert-like area under a blazing sun. Just looking at it is enough to make you thirsty. Oh, her Rotom phone is ringing. Sounds like Arvin, her friend in the next grade up, needs some help. To give Arvin a hand, the trainer's headed to a rock face where a Titan lurks. This is one of the stops on the Path of Legend, a story where you'll seek out legendary Earth called Herba Mystica. There it is! A gigantic Titan Pokémon! Time to battle! Right off the bat, there's Icy Wind, the move our trainer taught Drifloon earlier. Icy Wind lowered the Titan Cloth's speed stat. Drifloon terastallized to become a grass type. This is Terra Blast, a new move that changes type to match the user's Terra type when the user is terastallized. It ought to be handy for a Pokemon with a Terra type different from its regular types. Looks like Cloth suddenly got somewhere else to be. Wait, what's our trainer doing now of all times? Looks like she's taking a little break from adventuring to trade Pokemon with a friend. And over here, her trade partner has received Girafarig. Seems like she immediately added Girafarig to her team, and she's gonna let it run around in the field and train up for some battles. Oh, could Girafarig be evolved?
Yeah, Girafarig doesn't evolve, right? So.
Evolving? Hang on. Did its tail become its head? Or is its head wearing its tail? What?
Neither, it just put on a hood. What?
What an unexpected evolution! Seems like Girafarig has evolved into Farigiraf. In the Paldea region's Pokédex, you can see photos of Pokémon as well as information about them, so you can get to know them even better. Let's check out the town of Artis.
Farigiraf now?
It looks like one big park. Now that the trainer's Pokemon have gotten stronger, it seems she's made her way to a gym. She's following Victory Road, the story where you'll conquer all 8 gyms to achieve champion rank. Nimona, the battle-loving trainer who'll show you the ropes, is all fired up. Before you can battle a gym leader, you'll first have to pass the gym test at their gym.
Alright, so they're going back to the basics. I mean, every Pokemon game, there was a gym test, whether they called it that or not. In X and Y, you had to like move the ice blocks in the ice gym to get to the ice trainer. I mean, so every gym basically had a test, and they had trainers along the way to fight. So they're going back to the basics. We haven't had an original gym challenge in like 2 generations, 3 generations, I think. So we're back.
Get started right away.
Okay, wait 1 second.
Gym. Better get started right away.
Does that look good to y'all? Like, does that look like? It just looks so, I don't know, maybe it's just me. It looks kind of choppy. I don't know.
All right, that's the gym test passed. Time to battle the gym leader. Here comes...
Should this guy be having whoops around children? No.
Gracias, the grass-type gym leader, with a striking entry.
We're running out of names. Oh, Brassius. Oh, his name's Brassius, okay. Sudowoodo.
Whoa! Sudowoodo terastallized and
basically just bring a fire type to this gym battle, guys. They're gonna make you think it's a ground type or a rock type, but you know.
Became a grass type. Are you gonna be okay, Fido? How's our trainer gonna handle this one? Aha! she's gonna fight back by having her own Pokémon terrestrialize. Fido became a flying type. That should give it an edge against this grass-type Sudowoodo. No matter who or what you're up against, with some smart terrestrializing, you'll have nothing to fear. I can't wait to see how battles will unfold between terrestrialized Pokémon. This trainer's heading into a hair salon to
Can we please get some black hairstyles?
spice things up. Wow, look at all these options. How are you supposed to choose? Huh, I kind of want to try that hairstyle too. And now to complete the look. Plenty to choose from here too.
So you
I
can get
feel like
plastic
I
surgery
could spend
in this
all day
game.
on this.
You can even change the shape of your eyes.
And while you're trying out all sorts of styles, you can whip out the camera app
Disable
and go
eye. I
snap,
want one.
snap, snap. Looks
one
like
uses
this
the camera.
trainer found
No
the
one
perfect
uses the camera
style.
feature.
Line up a good shot and snap. Now they've updated their profile picture.
That's cool.
Looking back on photos you've taken of scenic vistas or memorable moments with beloved Pokémon is just one more way to enjoy your adventure. And now it's picnic time with Pokémon. When Pokémon have gotten dirty from a long journey, a nice scrub and shower gets them all clean. Looks like it feels nice too. Before having lunch, Pokémon can get out some energy by playing with a ball. You can just tell how much fun they're having. Oh wow, could this be a Pokémon egg? Apparently, eggs can sometimes be found during picnics.
Huh.
And
So are your Pokemon having relations during the picnic?
now, the moment we've been waiting for, sandwich time! This trainer came prepared with plenty of ingredients they bought in town.
Bro, do y'all remember those cool math games? Papa Pizzeria? Like, what is going on?
It can be tough deciding which sandwich to make.
And that lettuce looks plastic. Like, what the? God
This
dang,
one may be a
gosh
little
darn it,
overstuffed.
man.
It might not hold together.
Like, what's going on?
Just gotta put the bread on top and finish it off with a pick. Done! Let's see how it tastes. Oh, looks like it's a hit with everyone. Eating sandwiches can give you benefits like making certain types of Pokémon easier to catch or making your Pokémon gain more experience points. Time for a group photo with these satisfied Pokémon. Where to go next?
Yes.
Oh hey, looks like more of our trainer friends have shown up. Alright, they're gonna take on a Terra Raid battle. Can these trainers work together to defeat the Terra Pokémon before time runs out?
So this is nothing new. Dynamax battles were a thing. Now we got Terra Raids. I'll let you guys know my thoughts on them.
Their opponent is a Chansey that's terrestrialized into a ghost type. What kind of fight will the strong, sparkling Chansey put up? It's really powerful. These trainers better stay determined, band together, and strike back. If your Pokémon gets knocked out in a Terra Raid battle, don't worry. It can recover and rejoin the fray. Hang in there, Sableye! Along with using your Pokémon's moves, you also have the option to support your allies by cheering. It's all about teamwork. Watch how the battle's going and decide how you'll handle the fight and work.
So they're kind of taking some of the things from, what was that? Legends Arceus, and now they're kind of adding it to the game. So in Legends Arceus, there's a strong style and agile style. It kind of seems like they're taking the same mechanic and kind of putting a new twist on it. So maybe hang tough means focus on defense, and attack go all out means focus on offense, right? Same thing as strong style, agile style, basically.
Work with your fellow trainers. Almost there. Keep it up. Oh wow! That was a beautiful Terra Raid battle victory! And with it comes the chance to catch this Terra Pokémon! When you join forces to win your battles, the bonds between friends and Pokémon shine even brighter. Alright! That Chansey with a rare Terra type is now part of the team. So, what'd you think? While you were getting a look at these 4 trainers' journeys, did you spot a glimmer of something that could become your personal treasure? Encounters with Titan Pokémon? Face-offs with Team Star? Taking on gyms? There's plenty more to be said about all these things, of course. What you just saw was only a glimpse of the adventures awaiting you in the Paldea region. Which Pokémon will you choose? Who will you meet? What sort of exciting adventures will you have? It's all up to you. Your adventures are right around the corner. May they shine bright.
I mean, am I mad excited for this game? Not really. I mean, everything we've seen before. They kind of just reiterated it and then made it longer. Like, we saw that cloth Pokemon, we saw Team Star and the Evil Magic School Bus, and we saw, only new thing was Girafarig. But, you know, they showed link trading and they kind of just showed some of the mechanics, but nothing to really write home about. You know, I will be playing the game, but I can't really say that, like, I'm mad excited. Also, I don't like that to get Pokemon with rare Terra types, you have to kind of battle with your friends, because one of the cool things about Pokemon to me is that, like, you can catch a Pokemon that maybe your friends haven't found or caught yet, and then you put it into the battle, and it's like, I bet you didn't know I had this one. But now that you need your friends to catch the actual good Pokemon in the game, it kind of like defeats the purpose. It's like, why am I catching this if we all get to have it? I know it sounds stingy, but I mean, that's just how I play. But other than that, you know, again, I'll be playing this on the game. Not mega excited. I'm going to play because I played all the other Pokemon games. I'm hoping that it exceeds my expectations, because right now it's just like, okay, another Pokemon game. Woohoo, I'll have fun. I'll beat it, and then a year from now I'll delete my save file, put on my Pokemon in Pokemon Home, and restart again. I mean, you know, it is what it is, but let me know what you guys thought of this video, what you guys thought of this, and stay tuned for the next episode. I do have one more reaction I'm going to be doing today, so stay tuned for that. Like, subscribe, share, and comment. Love you guys. Peace.